All right, we're here with Listo Gaitan, who's going to be fighting September 28, 2019 at the Southern Junction here in Irving, Texas. He will be the main event once again under Mikey Garcia Promotions. Listo, just quickly catch up with you again, even though I see you every single day. I want to ask you, how is the preparation for this camp? I know you've been asked that so many times, but what's something that you changed for this camp going on for your first title fight?
I mean, first, I'd like to thank you, for taking time out of your day, to get this interview in. Man, something that we've changed in the gym is just, honestly, nothing, man. We've been consistent, stayed consistent. If anything's really changed, it's just the amount of work that we're continuing to do, and the difficulty of the training. We're just gonna continue to advance that, as we have to, especially with this, the title in mind. We're just training a lot harder. We're training, because we know we have to win this. We don't want to leave this in the judges' hands. I mean, if a knockout's there, we're going to be sure to take it. But if it's not, we're going to continue to make sure we come out with the victory. But like I said, I mean, not much has changed, but we're still in that mindset that this title is going to motivate us.
So you said if the knockout comes, if not, we're just going to work for the victory. Do you feel pressure to get a knockout for your title fight, and it's your second fight under Mikey Garcia Promotions? Do you feel the pressure?
I wouldn't say I feel pressured. I mean, I feel like there's other people that do expect me to get the knockout. But as far as my team knows, they've guided me, through the training. They've told me, if the knockout's there, take it. If it's not, don't even worry about it. Don't try to force it. Don't create opening for your opponent that are gonna put you in a bad position. And I just gotta listen to my corner. That's why they're there.
So this time around in camp, obviously I've been here seeing every single day of your training camp. This time you've had a little bit more sparring preparation going up to this fight. How has that made you feel comfortable going into September 28th's fight?
Oh, really good, man. I mean, we have some high caliber training. I mean, some high caliber opponents in sparring. I mean, I got to spar multiple times with Alex Clarkson, who has many professional fights already. He's got to fight over in Europe, in Mexico, and other fighters to mention would be like Heido. He's gotten in there with me. We've shared the ring, and he's a real tough kid, man. And I think I'm gonna get to spar him today again. This will probably be the last time for sparring, but I mean, the sparring has been here pretty good. I mean, it's great, the caliber I'm getting, because I am able to see where I stand among fighters with almost triple the fight that I have, quadruple the fights I have, and I'm able to bring something to the table. And so I feel like the opponent coming up, is gonna have a tough time with me.
Clarkson does have a lot of experience. Is there something that he's told you going into this for this fight? Is there something that he's corrected you or told you, hey, do this, or don't look for this, or change this? Is there something that he's told you that's kind of said, okay, I need to add that to my critique? Yeah,
I got you. He has actually, my last sparring, he just told me that, there's no way that this guy should be able to beat you. There's no way. You're much more skilled than he is. The way that you're using your jab, staying into the outside, you're able to counter and work inside like that. The way you do, there's no reason for you to not come out with the victory then. And I just felt really confident, hearing that from him. It felt great to hear that, hearing it from a guy that has over 20 professional fights, and it just motivated me even more. I was just like, yeah, I mean, I'm ready. I want to get in there. I want this fight to happen. I want to come out with the hands on the title.
So let's switch the conversation real quick. We know already that since we talked about it the last time, we know that Andy Ruiz is going to be fighting Anthony Joshua again. Another Mexican American as yourself, as I. How do you think this time the fight will play out? Because they do say Anthony Joshua is going to be more prepared than the last time. The cat's out of the hat, or however they say it. What do you think that will happen for the upcoming fight, for the second fight?
I think it's going to. Same thing is going to happen. I'm not sure about the knockout, but I'm sure that Andy Ruiz will still come out with the victory. I mean, he's training hard. There's a lot of people critiquing that he's not in the gym, and he's posted out videos, commenting back at those people. Hey, look, we're here, we're working our asses off, and I mean, we're not going to hold the title just one time. They want to hold that title and defend those titles, And I mean, I applaud him for that, man. I mean, but like I said, Joshua, I think, is still going to be underestimating him coming into his next fight. I feel like his whole team will, and that's why Andy Ruiz is just going to come out with the victory. He has better head movement, much faster hands. I mean, he's been the underdog, in a lot of his fights, and he's just going to prove it again in December that he's remaining champion.
On September 28th as well, for your fight, Errol Spence Jr., Dallas native, is also going to fight. How does it make you feel that yourself, Errol Spence, Virgil, Maurice Hooker, all these fighters from Dallas are starting to put Dallas on the map because of, I'm not mistaken, and you've heard it as well, Mikey Garcia wants to bring more fights to Dallas because he does see there's a lot of talent. Yes, so how does that make you feel being the headliner for Mikey Garcia Promotion?
Feels great. I mean, it feels great knowing that I get to fight at home, having all my people here, having all this support, and I hope I'm doing Dallas well and representing, you know, the boxing community. And another thing I would like to say is thank you to all the supporters that come out to all these fights, you know, that show love. I mean, this is the reason that we're going to bring the style of Vegas boxing over here to the Dallas or Texas area. You know, we're going to be able to have these type of huge fights. You know, soon we're going to start having, you know, the MGM style fights going to be happening here. Who knows, at AT&T Stadium? We don't know yet.
It's only crazy until it happens, right?
Yes, sir.
So, last few questions. Hector Vasquez again's in your corner. A great person, great coach overall. Do you feel like he's pushed you to the limits this time around? Because I hear him, he says, I want you to get tired. I want you to get tired. And I didn't hear that the last time. He said, I want you to get tired. I want to see how you react when you're tired.
Yes, sir.
Do you feel like he's pushed you this time around with you and Mark Vasquez as well?
Most definitely. Most definitely. He's, I mean, both of us, like Güero as well. You know, we're in the gym. You know, sometimes we pace ourselves through the rounds of sparring, but he's like, no, dude, let your hands go. Keep pushing forward. You know, get yourself tired. He goes, I'd rather you be tired here than be tired at the fight. And that's exactly what we're trying to do, you know. Drain our bodies completely when we're here to where the point where as soon as we get home, we probably just want to go to sleep, you know. Try to do that because,
big nap.
Yeah, it's like a huge 8-hour nap. You know, to wake up the next day and do it all over again. But the thing is, I mean, that's the way we have to train, and I'm extremely happy that we're being pushed this way because he's right, man. You know, the team's right that we have to be tired here. You know, we can't be tired in the ring. We have to be tired here because we train hard here, the fights will come easy, and that's what it's about.
Mike Tyson said that you don't win the boxing gyms. You don't win your fights that night, you win them in the training camp, and all of us said some 2 years. Any last words you would like to give your fans, and also where they can get tickets? Because we just saw somebody who wanted to get some tickets, who wanted to cut off our interview. So any last minute before I also let you go, because you have actually sparring right now. You've sparred at least 4 times this week.
No, 3.
3.
One of our opponents didn't make it.
So it's been about what, maybe about 15, 18 rounds this whole week,
like that so far, yeah.
Give or take, right? Yeah. More than the last time. So any last words, and where can we get tickets?
Yeah, most definitely. Thank you again to all the supporters, a nuestra gente that continue to support Team Listo and Alacranes Boxing. You know, thank you again to all my sponsors: Sweat Boxing, Medina Drywall, Eddie's Quality Painting, Norma from DIF Inc. You know,
the sponsors are growing, bro.
Exactly, man. A&M Barbershop. You know, I'm gonna have to have a list. Either Stuco,
Whataburger, racetrack.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys for the continued support, and also most importantly, I want to thank, you know, Crazy Freddy, man, Fredo's Garage, man. You continue to push people to come out to these fights. You know, you continue to help me sell out VIP tables. I mean, this is the kind of support that I really need. You know, people that are pushing this local talent up, you know, are allowing me to progress and move forward into pursuing my dream and becoming champion. And I hope I make you guys proud, you know, when I win this ABO light heavyweight title.
Rafael Listo Gaitan, thank you for your time. September 28th, you will raise your hand as your champion, all right? Thank you for your time.